What is up, guys? Before we get this video started, I am here in the Drop the Anchor merch room, and I've just found a bunch of Lakeside Co merchandise that I have left over here in a box. As you can see, I've got a bunch of stickers, some brand new snapbacks. I've even got some t-shirts left over here. So if you guys jump on droptheanchor.com.au, grab yourself a tee or a hoodie or whatever, use the code MikeLakeGang, you get 15% off all Drop the Anchor merchandise. And whoever uses the Mike Lake Gang code, I'm going to chuck just random Lakeside Co merchandise in. So you guys will get a bunch of goodies as well as your 15% off the Drop the Anchor merch. We just dropped these new hoodies. They are on the website now. So do not forget to use the code MikeLakeGang. Grab yourself 15% off. Grab yourself some free Lakeside Co merchandise. Cheers, guys. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And finally, another video on the Fevo. Yes, it still exists. It's still a car. It's still freaking awesome. And today we are installing WRX seats into our Mitsubishi Lancer, which is freaking hilarious, really, because these, I mean, the WRX and the Lancer are known to be competitive cars, but we're putting the WRX seats into the Lancer. My friend Dr. Drift had these seats lying around. He said, I'd love to donate them to the Fevo project, which I'm very thankful for. So thank you, Sam, Dr. Drift. And currently they're just sitting in the car. They're not actually bolted in. And today we're going to mount them in the car because my good friend Joel, hi Joel, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, mate. He is borrowing the Fevo while his E30 is in the paint shop. And there are a couple of things we need to do to make sure that the car doesn't basically kill him.
Fall apart.
Yeah, fall apart on him. So, nah, really, I sold the other seats out of this car. We had the Colt seats in it. They were cool, but I wanted some seats that really made the car feel sporty. And I think that the WRX seats clearly suit the car. That's era specific because they're from a car of the same era. And I didn't really want to fork out like $2.5 grand for seats, like actual Evo seats, because that doesn't really go in line with the whole point of the Fevo, which is a budget build. There's a cost breakdown video of this car. If you want to have a look, if you want to know how much it costs and see all the links for all the parts, go back and watch that video. It'll be up here somewhere right now. But this car is definitely a budget build, and it's an amazing car for what it is. I'll take Joel for a ride in it later. He's not been in it before, I don't think. Have you been in it before?
Once.
He's been in it once, but I'll take him for a ride later. You'll see, this car is fantastic to drive. It's turbo fast, makes all the noises, it's grippy, it's just a cool car, and it looks cool. I've got a bunch of other things that I want to do to this car, but we'll have to do that in another video, and that is the amber corner lights. We're going to put the new rear bumper on, the Evo rear lip on the back. We've got the rear boot garnish lights to go on, new gearbox, a new clutch to go in, re-dyno tune it, and then take it out to the track, Sandown Raceway, which is just over the back here. But that is going to be in another video today. We're just going to make sure that this thing is good to go so Joel can drive it around. So first things first, we're going to mount the seats. So as you can see, the rail's actually pretty well lined up. So here's the stock bolt for the stock seats, and here's the rail. They pretty well line up on either side, which is nice. It means the seat's centered, and it is centered, which is cool. And then at the back here, this is where the Lancer seats would bolt in. Obviously there's nothing here to mount it, so all we're going to do is we're going to weld tabs onto the front that'll bolt into here nicely, and then we're going to weld plates onto the rear on the rail underneath. So I'll pull these seats out. Joel's going to clean them up as well because they're a bit dirty. But for the most part, they're actually really nice seats, which is cool. So Joel will pull them out, and I'll kind of show you guys where we'll be welding the brackets onto, but it should be a fairly simple install, which is really nice. Then we're going to put some new oil in this car, take it for a test drive, make sure it's all freaking good. Fevo time. You. Alrighty, so we are working on mounting the seats in the car. We've got that premium entertainment going on. Dan Leone, what's going on? He's got the decks out. Yeah, that's right. This is how we roll while we're working. So good. Joel has quickly cleaned the seats up. So here is the old one. And then here is the clean one. Not sure if you can tell in the video, but it looks freaking awesome. So stoked on that. Good job, Joel. Yeah. And then I have got just our plates sitting in here. It's very simple. So and then we've got the ones for the front as well. So the two bits here, the tabs that'll go here and here. Chuck them down. Skinnier one for this side because it's kind of closer to the gearbox tunnel. And then we're going to sit, obviously, the seat on top of this. Make sure that these are level, but by the looks of things, it is level, which is nice. And then we'll sit it on top, make sure it's all good, tack it in, take the seat out, and then weld her up nicely. Simple as that. Simple as that?
Simple as that.
Yeah, let's go. Get it in there. Bit tight, big things in small holes. It's nice. Lovely. Boom, so the seat's sitting in place on top of our tabs. So we'll tack it in with the gas MIG and then we'll pull it out and we'll weld it up nicely. But the seat's gonna suit very, very nice. And we have a first seat mounted and in. Boom. She's solid as, looks stock pretty much, which is nice. Tried to keep everything looking as stock as possible, but very, very happy. Feels so much nicer as well to sit in, so stoked. And then I've got the other seat here. I've already done all the mounts on it. It's all looking tidy as, so we're gonna bolt that in, do a quick oil change, throw the tail lights back in because we pulled them out to polish them, and car's good to go. Take it for a drive. Alright, it's been a bit of a day. It's always a mission when you're putting seats in the car because you want to get it right. You want to make sure it's super safe. So it's just about checking it again, taking them in, putting them out, putting them in, taking them out like constantly. But we got there and I'm so stoked with the results. It looks so good. Obviously the car I love this thing, man. But now I love it even more because suss this out. The interior just looks so freaking good. With these seats in it, they almost look like they were made for the car, which is crazy. Really looks awesome in the car. Super stoked. So now we're going to take it for a drive and make sure that it's good to go. All right, so first initial impressions are the seats feel amazing compared to the old seats where they sat a bit high. These seats are much lower and they just hold you so much nicer. And I've actually driven WRXs before, and this just is so reminiscent of that. But we're gonna go for a wee drive. Nice. It's good. Man, this thing's cool, eh? What do you think, Joel, behind the camera?
Love it.
Yeah? It handles so well. The max speeding wheels quality is actually good. That's crazy. You feel the torques there? It's crazy how much it pulls you left. Not running a lot of boost at the moment. I turned it down because I got to take it back to the dyno. Excited to drive this car?
Oh, big time.
What do you think of the new turbo?
I like it.
Sounds better, huh?
Yeah, heaps good.
Yeah, it's so good. Brakes work? Yep. Oh, car stalled. If you double clutch, you can go back to second, like I just did.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Forgot about it. And then look, air conditioning's ice cold, mate.
Yeah, the aircon in my car doesn't work.
Really?
So.
What a car. What a car.
So good.
It's so good. And the best thing is, it's really good on fuel as well. Like if you don't beat on it, it just drives like a normal Lancer. Loves it. so good, honestly, in this seat. I'm actually over the moon, which is massive shout out to Dr. Drift for donating these seats, by the way. We didn't pay a cent for them, so WRX seats are worth a bit, I think. So thank you, Dr. Drift. You're a legend. I'll turn this around, back it in, so I can buff the taillights before you leave, so you don't look like a spastic. Well, there we have it, another mod done to our beautiful Fevo. Every time we do something to this car, I fall more and more in love with it. I freaking love it. I know you guys have been begging me to finally put the clutch in it, take it to get dyno tuned and take it to the track, and we will be doing that soon, I promise you. I've just had a couple of things that I've needed to get done, like the E36 and stuff like that for competition, so it's always logistics and just juggling things, and also money as well, so I just have to make sure I put my money in the right places. But the Fevo isn't going anywhere anytime soon. I absolutely love this thing. But right now, we're handing the keys over to Joel. It's all yours, my friend. He's going to be driving it for a while.
So Pimp My Ride.
It is like Pimp Your Ride, apart from you get the car for free, it's my ride. But honestly, this mod, WRX seats, highly recommend it for you Lancer owners. Fantastic seats, super easy to do, they fit really well. 4 tabs on the seat, on the brackets, and then they bolt straight up, so not too bad. Took us about 4 hours in the end just to get it nice and do it properly, so really happy with it. But yeah, all good. You're gonna have to let us know what you think about it after you've owned it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I reckon nearly a month till I get my car.
Yeah. It's alright, it gives me space in the shop anyway, so it's nice to share the Fevo around. But yeah, nice one. Good on you, Joel. Have fun.
Thank you.
Love that. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, it's always good fun to get some jobs done on stuff other than the E36, of course. By the way, if you want to support the channel, grab yourself some Drop the Anchor. droptheanchorclothing.com.au. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love the support. See you in the next video. Cheers. Peace. Bye.